Hi everyone, in this video we are going to present our research output. We have chosen the Agricultural Engineering Subtheme, and our topic is the development of oil palm precision agriculture, which is smart management in oil palm seedling nursery. Presented by me, Nursery Muhammad Kamal Zaman, Jamie Lazaro and Logeswari Anak Perempuan Menyali. The Malaysian oil palm industry continues to grow rapidly with the increase in oil palm areas, either planted or replanted. This industry, with the crop cultivated by estates and smallholders, also continues to be one of the major contributors to the national economy. In 2017, the total planted area for oil palm reached 5.81 million hectares compared to 5.23 million hectares in 2013. This growth led to the growing demand for oil palm seedlings, and this demand is expected to increase in the future. The activities in the oil palm seedling nursery can be categorized into the pre-nursery stage, the main nursery site selection and preparation as shown in table 1. Here are the activities in oil palm seedling nursery. Next, through these activities, there are several problems faced by the farmers. For instance, bad water system, uncontrollable pest management, unorganized farm management according to the schedule, lack of employees, unmanaged properly of data collection and insecurity of crop protection such as intruders, birds, snakes and rats. Therefore, smart farming in oil palm seedling nursery found to be relevant and could give tremendous advantages. This review aims to develop smart farming by adopting precision agriculture in oil palm seedling nurseries. The purpose, design and planning of the smart management in oil palm plantation will be discussed further to provide an inside understanding in utilizing the technology to get better results such as less wasted seed, fertilizer, fuel and time. If possible, it also helps to provide an accurate farming technique for planting and growing crops. Hello everyone, my name is Logeswari. In this video, I'm going to explain about the methodology that we used in our research. The first one is smart irrigation for plant monitoring using IoT, where we use this at micro sprinkler. The second one is drone for pest monitoring and fertilizer. The third one is digital farming, where we used application of IoT. Here we used drone for surveillance with remote sensing, accelerometer sensor, GIS, which is Geographic Information System, and smart intrusion detection. The last methodology is integrated smart management oil palm seedling nursery. As you can see, this is the plan for integrated smart management oil palm seedling nursery. This is the reference for the plan. Here we used solar sign for irrigation system. This is the image of micro sprinkler, and this is smart intrusion detector, PIR sensor and GSM detector. So hello everyone, my name is Jamie Lazaro. Now I'll go through one by one with the results that I have obtained from the methodologies of management for the oil palm nursery. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the smart irrigation for plant monitoring using IoT, which stands for Internet of Things. So in this system, we use the micro sprinkler. What are the results that we can obtain from this kind of system? So first of all, this system has a sensor that is able to detect or monitor the nursery based on climate conditions such as the temperature, humidity sensor, moisture content of the soil, and water storage capacity. Moreover, this system can be considered as a silent and clean system with no air pollution or noise, since this system, it doesn't use any diesel or oil to generate electricity. Last one is that this system is beneficial in places where there is a shortage of water, absence of electrical grid, and huge farming lands, since this system actually generates electricity automatically by the energy from the solar. So what are the challenges that we can face in this kind of system? First of all is by cost. As we all know, solar panels can be very expensive and not all farmers are able to afford to buy one. And then we have the size. This is because the size of this system, it depends on the crop production and the availability of space that we have in our farm. And last but not least is the operation. This kind of system can only be operated during a sunny weather and not at night because this system needs sunlight to generate electricity. Next, we will see on the drone for pest monitoring and fertilizer. So what are the results from this kind of system? First of all is the precision irrigation. This system is able to determine the quantity of water, fertilizers and pesticides needed. And then we have the track and manage diseases, where this system also has the ability to monitor state of plants, the plants that are in stress. When this happens, the disease spread in the crop production can be in control, or in other words, you can say that the damage can be reduced. And then we have the time taken is even faster, where in 1 hectare can be done in 20 minutes. Which means that this is 100 times even faster than trunk injections. So what are the challenges that faced by farmers that has drone for pest monitoring and fertilizers? First of all is knowledge and skills. As we all know, not all farmers are able to fly a drone. They need to translate useful information. So under these circumstances, farmers are required to learn new skills and knowledge of softwares of image with the analysis software. Next, we have vulnerable to hackers. This is because hackers can intercept the data link network and easily access your control system. This can affect the monitoring system, and also they can track your remotes. And then we have weather changes. This actually happens whenever it is during the windy or rainy season. This can cause the drone to lose controls. The third methodology that we have is the application of IoT, which uses digital farming. Here we have the drone for remote sensing purposes. So what can this drone actually do? This drone able to monitor the state of plants, which are the state of growth depends on the size and healthy status of the plants, and is also able to identify dry plants or plants that are in distress. In figure 5 and 6, the cameras shown here is the cameras that is used for remote sensing purposes. These cameras has the ability to detect different crops depends on the unhealthiness, the size or the color of the crop production. So what are the challenges that faces in the drone with the remote sensing technology? First of all is a short time performance. This is because drone is powered by high performance lithium polymer batteries, which means that a drone can only last for a short term of period. And then we have algorithms that can fail due to sensor limitations. This will lead the drone to get lost easily or collide or even drift due to strong winds. When this happens, this will cause the drones to crash into any static obstacles such as trees or dynamic obstacles such as birds. When this happens, there will be a high chance of sensor failure. Another example of applications of IoT that we actually use in our farm is the accelerometer sensor. So this accelerometer sensor is used to collect information. So what are the results by using this kind of sensor? First of all, this sensor contributes to the early detection by an application on a web or a mobile phone. And it also helps to analyze data easily. Next are the challenges of this kind of sensor. This accelerometer sensor requires more expertise to operate the system. As I have mentioned earlier, not all farmers are introduced with the modern technology. They are required to learn more skills and knowledge of the software to help them in understanding the data analysis. Next is sensitive to dirt on connectors. This is because different soils have different readings, depends on the nutrients and pH. So this actually can affect the readings of the data analysis. Another system that we have here is a geographic information system, also known as a GIS. So what are the results having this kind of system? First of all, information can be accurate, reliable, and repeatable. The system also enables the effective management, analysis, and display of information in a clear and structured manner. In the geographic information systems, there is also some challenges that we face. First of all is that this software is expensive and hard to be operated. It's because this software has a complex data structures. When there is a complex data structures, there will be another challenge that is the time consuming. We need more time to analyze the whole data that is collected by the system. Another applications of IoT that we have here is smart intrusion detections. So this system allows wild animals or any other intruders to be identified when they are trespassing our land. So in figure 10 here, it shows an example of PIR sensor, which is a passive infrared sensor, and the GSM, which is the global system for mobile communication based home security system. So this kind of system can also be used at our farm to identify any intruders trespassing. Smart intrusion detection also has some few challenges that we face. The first one is the system can easily be hacked. Like I have mentioned earlier, hackers can intercept the data link network and access the control of our systems. Another challenge is the false alarm. This happens due to the sensitivity of the sensor by the movement of water or wind. In figure 11, it shows an example of how the sensor reacts in a form of light. Another form of reaction that the sensor can do is by the sounding of an alarm system. In conclusion, it is acceptable that if a change is done according to the problem, it is possible to gain more profit. Using mechanization and Internet of Things in all farm nurseries is a better choice rather than depending on workforce. Here we can see that using mechanization and Internet of Things IoT can save time, cost, water, and safety use. Hope that farmers and entrepreneurs will consider of using mechanization and Internet of Things in their agriculture sectors because it has more benefits and help the nation to bring the agriculture sector to next level. This is our reference. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.